Welcome to my mathematics class. With me here, your teacher, Mr. A+. Okay. So today we are looking at question number 16. Remember the past papers that we are solving. This is specifically 2025 GCE paper 1. Okay. And this was question number 16B. In the diagram, quadrilateral P is mapped onto Q by a single transformation. Okay, single transformation. So this is the diagram that we have. So on this Cartesian plane, we have this shape, which is named after letter P. Then we also have another shape here, which is named after letter Q. Okay, so now the question says, describe fully the transformation S. The transformation S. So we have to describe the transformation that is taking place here. Okay. So this is paper 1. And the first thing that you must understand is the type of transformation that we have in paper 1. So in paper 1, we have translation, we have rotation, we have reflection. So now, when you look at the one that you have here, can this be rotation? Does it mean that this diagram was rotated for it to be like the way it is here? Or was it just translated from this line to the other one? Or it was reflected? Okay, those are some of the things you must, the question you must ask yourself for you to identify the type of transformation that you are dealing with. So now when you look at this diagram P, like the way it is, okay, so we have this line, then again we have this line like the way it is. So here we have 1, 2, 3. Then when you look at this one also, 1, 2, 3. So meaning this object was just translated for it to be what? The way it is here. Okay. Because again, when you look at on this length again, same. Okay, it is just the same, exactly the same. Then from there up to there again. Then when you look at on top there, so meaning the object was not either rotated or refracted for us to have the Q. So here now, the first one is called the object and this one is the image. Okay, so meaning this object was translated for us to come up with this image. Now the question says, describe fully the transformation S. So after you have identified that this is a translation, of course, now you need to look at things that will actually describe that particular transformation. So what describe translation? So the first one is the name itself. You have to state translation. Okay. Then the other one is the translation vector. Okay. So now for you to state or rather to describe fully this transformation, you have to find the translation vector, the one which was applied here, okay, for them to have this image. Which one is the translation vector which they used? Okay. So now when finding the translation vector, we have got actually two methods that you can use. The first one is the counting method, whereby we can just count here, then you come up with the answer. Then the other one is what? Is formula method. So I'm going to teach you both of them so that you can choose the one you feel will be comfortable for you. Okay, so we are going to start with the counting method. Remember here we are finding translation vector. Translation vector. So which is represented by letter T. So let us use counting method. Okay, I can even write here. Counting. That is the first one. Okay, we are using counting method. So for counting method, how do we count? Okay, so we count the number of units. Okay, like how that particular thing was translated. So we can start. We are starting with the x. So when you are going this side, that is x-axis. Okay, remember x-axis is this one. X. So moving horizontal. When you are moving horizontal direction, either your right or left direction, that is representing x. Then when you are moving either up or down, that is y. Okay, so now we'll start from here. Okay, we can use this one. We can use this one whereby we are going to move from this point. We are counting the number of units up to the point where the image started. So we can start 1, 2, 3. So when you look at this line, that's where the image started. So 3. So meaning x. So you are saying x is what? 3 units. Okay. Then we can now come. Where are we moving now? Are we going up or down? We are coming down. The reason is very simple. Because the translation, the image is downward. So even when counting, we can come down. Okay, just like that. So we can start from there. Okay, where is it starting from? Or maybe we can use this one. 1, then 2. We have reached where that point is. Is it corresponding? When counting, you have to make sure that you are using the corresponding point. So like the way we did here, we are using the corresponding. It started from here. So this side now, which one is corresponding sides? We are talking about corresponding sides. So this one is corresponding this one. So we say 1, then 2. 1, 2. Okay, we have reached where the started going down. So this is where it is starting. Okay, so meaning when going down, that will be positive. Negative. Then when you are going up, because this is what here it implies. When you are coming down here, you have negative values on y-axis. Then when you are going up, you are going to have positive values on y-axis. So the image is down, so we are going down. So meaning we are going to say 1, 2. It is starting there. Okay, we have reached where it is starting from. And what will be our answer there will be negative. Here we are going to say negative 2. So this is the translation vector. Just so now to find this translation vector, we are done. Now let's go to the other method so that we can also we can see how to find the translation vector in case you are not comfortable with the counting method where you are supposed to consider the units. So formula method. So formula method, translation vector is equals to image minus object. Okay, so translation vector is equals to image minus object. So what we are going to do is image, we just get one point, one coordinate, corresponding coordinate. So if we get this one will go with this one. Okay, so we can start. We just get one. So on object, let me start with object. So object, let me say object, we want to correct now. Object, an object. What is this point? Okay, so this is 1, that is for y-axis, for x, then comma 5. So 1, 5. So we have 1, 5. Okay, that is object. The image we are here. Which one? This point is corresponding to this point. Okay, so here to be what? This is 4, 3. 4, 3. 4, 3. 4, 3. Are we together? You are able to see how we are correcting the coordinates because we are here. So x is 4. Then y is what? 3. So that's the one. So let's substitute. Okay, we want to find the translation vector. So we say image is what? Image is 4, 4, 3. So this one now is going to be written in vector form. Okay, vector form. Then we say minus. Then for object we have 1, 5. Okay, so that is the one we have. Then from there, want to see if you are going to get the same answer. So here now we say translation vector is equals to 4 minus 1, the answer is 3. Then 3 minus 2, the answer is negative 2. Okay? Are we getting the same? Same answer. So that is our translation vector. So if you want, you can use counting method like what we did, or use formula method just to get the same answer. So after you have known the translation vector, then you say, this is translation. Now you are stating answer. They are saying describe fully the translation S. So transformation S. So transformation S is translation. Translation. Within translation vector 3, then negative 2. 2 marks. If you can do like that, then you have hammered 2 marks. This is transformation in paper 1. Thank you so very much for following and understanding. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Pedagogy Learning with Mr. A+ Zambia. Thank you.